Triathlon South Australia. How cool is that?
Hi y'all! Well, I can't really do that American accent, so g'day! I'm Amanda and this is Tim, and we're TriFit with Tim and Amanda.
So we did a video a while back now on how we train together as a couple on our YouTube channel, TriFit with Tim and Amanda. We actually asked Caitlin and Tiff to do the same. So we reached out to them and said, how do you guys train as a couple? Because there's pros and cons with everything, of course. So it'd be interesting to see how they do it.
G'day y'all. Our friends Tim and Amanda from Down Under challenged us to share our thoughts on training and racing as a couple.
So today we're bringing you those pros and cons to training and racing together. I don't mean to get sappy on y'all or anything, but I gotta say, training and racing together with Tiffany is probably one of the most beautiful experiences that I can come up with in my life.
Training and racing together, I mean, it's only appropriate because triathlon is the sport that brought us together. It's our lifestyle, it's what we love, and sharing it, I can't think of anything better I'd rather do with Caitlin. And you know, it's just a journey all along the way.
Lots of pros, but you know, with anything there are some cons. Pros would be, I mean, we get to experience all of this together. We get to share in it. We get to talk about the training and the racing. How did it feel for you? How did it feel for me? And we can relate on all these different levels.
I would say one of my favorite pros is that because we're both in this game together, we can both relate to one another. We don't always both have great workouts. One might have to lift the other up, or one might really want to brag about their workout, and it's just great to have that support and knowing the person that you're talking to, the person that you're sharing it with, understands what you're going through and celebrates those victories just as much. I mean, I love being in the pool with Caitlin, and she'll knock out like a 138, 100, and she's just beaming from ear to ear, and I love hearing that and knowing where she started 10, 11 years ago, where it was taking her 3 minutes to swim a 100. Now she's just, seems like she has more days that she crushes it in the pool than she doesn't, and it's great to celebrate those achievements together.
Cons, I would think, because we race together, we don't get the chance to really cheer and support the other during the race. We got a little taste of this back in Waco 2021, 70.3, where Tiffany was unable to race due to bronchitis. She was on the sidelines the entire day cheering me on, and that was pretty powerful. It really, really helped along the way, and that's typically not how we race. We're always racing together, so I would say that would be a con, that we don't change up the races in one race and one support. But don't get me wrong, I absolutely love racing together and sharing the experience, like I said.
One of the cons is that when we are racing together, that we are not necessarily together. So you don't know where the other is on the race course. Let's go, Tiffany!
Woo! You look good. 5:35.
Fortunately, most of the bike courses allow us to cross paths a few times, and even the run courses, so that helps get eyes on the other, give a little shout out, which would be a pro, but not always knowing how their day is going. And usually I come out of the swim first, so I'm probably spending the first hour and a half of my race wondering when Caitlin's gonna catch me on the bike, hoping she had a good swim, wondering how she's doing on the bike, wondering when she's gonna catch me on the bike. So a lot of my mind is focused on where she is and how she's doing.
It's kind of a funny one, but I think another con would be when we're on the trainer together, 3 hours in on a bike ride, and we run out of water, there's no one to holler to say, hey, can you bring me another cup of water? Because, you know, the dogs aren't gonna do it, and Tiffany's right there next to me, so one of us has to get off no big deal, but you know, it's just a little thing.
Another con would be we are training so much together, we're doing so much work, we're spending so much time swim, bike, run that, yeah, there is nobody to prepare our meals, there is nobody to clean our house, there is nobody to give the dogs the extra attention even though they're pretty spoiled to begin with. So we have to spend that extra time. Caitlin's really good about doing meal prep on Sundays to get us ahead for the week as best we can, but man, it sure would be nice if there were somebody taking care of all those little things so that we could have a little more time to relax, maybe sneak in a few more naps.
I keep coming up with these cons though. We're both working out these 17-hour workout weeks and working 40+ hours for our day job. There's no one left to clean house and take care of the dogs, and so, you know, time does get a little strapped sometimes, but we eventually always make it work.
Another pro is that we're able to motivate one another. We can motivate each other to get up, get out the door, and know that we're gonna feel better after we do this workout. And knowing that there's somebody alongside of you is that extra motivation and that accountability. Another pro is being supportive, and not just being supportive in the ways of, hey, I want to sign up for another race or let's go do this, but also supportive in the sense of, hey, we need new shoes, or hey, let's get new bikes. So, you know, she understands that when it's time to upgrade, when it's time to get new gear, that, you know, it's okay, we're gonna have to make that investment. But fortunately, the big stuff, we don't make those investments very often. We make our gear last, we take good care of it. So we both know how to do that for longevity for many reasons, especially for the wallet. And speaking of the wallet, that would also be a con in the sense that everything we have to buy two of. That way we're on level playing ground because we don't want one or the other to get an advantage. Just kidding, we're not competitive between each other. But we do have to spend a little more money to enjoy it, double the race fees, double the gear, double all the things. But you know, this is our passion and it's part of it, so we're investing in our passion together. And another con is, even though this is our lifestyle and we love it and we wouldn't trade it, the con of us both training and racing together, especially on big workout days, is we're too tired to go out and have a social life. So at 5 o'clock in the evening, we are getting ready to wind down, and the thought of going out to dinner at 7 p.m. or going out clubbing that we actually used to do. We would go out at 9 p.m. I don't know how we did it, but we're usually too tired for that. We have to really make plans in advance if we're gonna do something in an evening. But like I said, wouldn't trade it. Great lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, and sharing it with the person I love is pretty cool.
So those are our thoughts to training and racing as a couple. Do you train with your significant other? If you do, let us know.
And also, thanks to Tim and Amanda for the challenge. Go give them a follow.
By all means, watch our video.
And have a look at our YouTube channel. And if you love it, if you love triathlon, subscribe. We'd love to see you over on our channel.
See ya.
And if you haven't liked and subscribed to our channel, go ahead and do that. We're obligated to say it. We appreciate you watching and following and supporting. We'll see you next week.